Are you tired of having your sellers not know how to fill out the Form 17 correctly if you're in the state of Washington? Or maybe it's just your inability to even know how to frickin' send it to them. We're gonna cover that really quickly today. I'm gonna show you how to send a Form 17 to your sellers, have them be able to fill out all of the boxes, get it back, and then be able to deliver it back to them for a quick signature. Here we go. All right, so now we've got the MLS up. I'm gonna go ahead and click on login up here in the top. My username and password is gonna default in, so I'm just gonna go ahead and log in. Now, here we are, we're on the nwmls.com. I am in the state of Washington. This might work similar if you're in a different state, but just get the idea here. We're gonna go right into transaction desk. So right here in the middle, transaction desk. Okay, so to be able to teach you this today, I created a quick transaction called John Ballgame. John Ballgame in this case is my client, so John is my seller. So I can just click simply right here on John Ballgame, or I can go over to the little house on the left-hand side and click on that icon as well. And now all my different transactions are gonna come up here, and you can see the first one is John Ballgame. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on John, and it's gonna open up my transaction dashboard. Now right here, you can see I've already got Form 17 already populated under Forms, and all you have to do is simply click on the form. It'll load up. So now we've got our Form 17. It's up on the screen. This is the seller's disclosure. So if you don't know what this is and you're ever going to sell your home in Washington State, you will be completing a 17, which is shortcut for Form 17, which is short for seller's disclosure statement. These are all the things that you may or may not know is wrong with your house. Has your roof ever leaked, etc., etc. You can scroll through and look at the form whenever you want to, but just for the sake of this video, I want to teach you, the agent, how to be able to send this to your client so they can just go click, 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 and it's all fantastic. All right, so now we've got our Form 17 up. You can see my client's name is right at the top, John Ballgame. Got the address here, 1234 Any Street. And so now, all we have to do is up here under File, go down to Send, and then click on Email. It's gonna load up. So now we've got our one form, because in this case, we're just sending the one form to our client. So you can go ahead and check on this little circle right here and hit OK. And now here's what you really need to pay attention to on this. Make sure that it says send as link. And then for recipient's name, we can click on the little contact icon over here. So if we click on that, and I've already got John as one of my sellers under the transaction, so I can do that there. Or you can simply just manually type it in. It all works the same. So in this case, John's email is freedomoftime@gmail.com. If you want to send John a little message, you can. I typically don't because I'm talking to them or my transaction coordinator's talking to them. And then down here, this is the most important thing of all. You need to check this box that says allow editing of forms. If you do not tick this box, it will not work. And then you do have to put an expiration date in, so we'll just put the last day of the month. Hopefully they'll just turn around and do it the first day, and away we go. So we're gonna go ahead and hit send, and then we're gonna show you next what it looks like on John's end when he receives this email. Oh man, I'm so excited. John Ballgame here. I've been wanting to be on YouTube for so long, and finally I get to be on YouTube. So my agent, his name is Buddy Buck. He's awesome. He's been really helpful throughout this whole process. He just sent me an email. I'm about to go check for it right now, but it's called the seller's disclosure. And so he's just coaching me up and saying, hey, just fill it out. Just do your best. Fill out every box. Make sure you tick every single box. And he warned me there was going to be a lot of them. So I'm going to go check for this email. Let's see what we got. All right, let's go. Ding, ding. I got the email from Buddy. Let's go ahead and click on it. Oh, look at this. Document sent to you. Oh, email was sent to you by Buddy Buck at eXp Realty. Ooh, I've been loving eXp Realty, by the way. Buddy's, yeah, I picked the right company there. Let's see. Oh, Form 17. Here it goes right here. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on this. So we got the Form 17 here. This is what he said. Page 1 of 6. Got my address in there. Yep, Any Street. You know how we do that. Oh, cool. Thanks, Buddy. He went ahead and checked that seller is occupying the property. A lot of times I've heard like agents will be sending these over, and this is the one spot that doesn't get checked because, you know, me as the seller, I wouldn't think, do I need to check this or not? Looks like something the agent should do. So there you go. So I'm gonna go ahead and start answering some of these questions like Buddy coached me up on. Do I have the legal authority to sell the property? Yes. I'm gonna go down here and just check some boxes. So we can scroll down here and look at, oh my gosh, he was right. There was a lot of boxes to check, but I will make sure that I check them all. I wanna be coachable. I do wanna do my part and be a great client. I wanna be a pleasure for the agent to work with as well. In this case, my agent is none other than Buddy Buck. So here we go. So I've got everything filled out. Up in the top, I'm gonna click on save and exit. So I'm gonna click on save and exit. And wow, look at this. Thank you for using Transaction Desk Service. Boy, that was easy. Thanks a lot, buddy, for the coaching. Appreciate that. All right, I just got an email. Looks like John filled out his form, so let's go check it out and see how he did. I'm gonna go to my email and check this out. So it says Transaction Desk opened by John Ballgame. Okay, so he did something. So now I'm gonna hop over to the MLS again and click on Transaction Desk. You can see I do have John Ballgame right here, so I can click on it. Over here, we've got one form for the sake of this video, Form 17, Seller Disclosure. So we're gonna go ahead and click on that. And now we're gonna see, did John really complete this correctly? So now you just scroll down and oh my gosh, nice work, John. You did it, buddy. So look, we can see here, they've checked all the boxes. So again, you know, we didn't go do page 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But again, once the client saves it and clicks on save and exit, like I showed you before, everything is gonna be done here. And now we can take that fully completed Form 17, attach it to Transaction Desk for signatures. I'm gonna click on File, Save, and I'm gonna save this as a PDF. And now I'm gonna actually go back and get it initialed by the seller, by John. Now we're gonna send it back to him for signature, and then we're gonna be totally done with the Form 17. All right, so what we're gonna do is just click on the little pen over here on the left-hand side. We're gonna create a signing. And again, there are a few different ways that you could be able to do this. So what we're gonna do is just click on Form 17 right here, and then add a document. You can drag and drop it in. You can just click here. We can go ahead and find the file that we just saved as a download. So this is Form 17, Seller Disclosure. So now we've just imported the Form 17. For the sake of this video, we're gonna pretend all those boxes are checked. It is very important that they're all checked. And now we've got it over here, Form 17. We're gonna go ahead and click on signers. We're gonna add a participant. We're just gonna add a new one just for the sake of this. So we're gonna call it John Ballgame. And then the email is freedomoftime@gmail.com. Psst, that's my email, not John's. And so now we're just gonna go ahead and save him to our contact list and then go ahead and hit save. So now what it's gonna ask you is, do you want John to be buyer, buyer 2, seller 1, or seller 2? So we're just gonna have John be seller number 1 because he's the only seller in this situation. And we're gonna assign the signature blocks. So once we do that, you can see it's gonna automatically populate John's signature blocks down for initials where they're supposed to be, which is awesome. So you can see on every page, it's defaulted in for all the seller initials and the seller signature. So now up at the top right-hand corner, we can just simply click next, and it's gonna say finalize signing setup. I don't do custom invites, I just send that sucker. Now let's go check on John again and see how he's doing. Oh yeah, this is awesome. I'm back on YouTube. This is fantastic. Thanks a lot, buddy. Appreciate getting some little camera time here today. Oh, just got a text. Go check your email. Cool. All right, so I'm gonna go check my email, and I'm supposed to initial the Form 17 now, because again, coachable and teachable, doing what he says because he's the pro. He knows how this process goes. So here we are, I'm on my email. Look at this. Your signature is requested for Form 17. This sounds familiar. We open this up and boy, this looks really simple. It says start signing. There's a big box. Do you think I should click it? Yes, I think I should. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on the box. Okay, blah, blah, blah. I accept. And now, oh, this looks like what I just filled out. Cool, okay. And so now, oh, look at this. There's a little red area where it says in. So we're gonna go ahead and put our signature right in here. So now I'm just gonna click right here because that's what he told me to do. Oh wow, look, I can change my signature. I can do all this. You know, I don't really care. I just want to freaking sell my house. So we're just gonna go ahead with this one. So set signature. Okay, cool. Now we're gonna click on that. Click. Oh my gosh, this is so simple. Click, 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 and click. Ta-da! I'm almost done. Complete the signing. Click that button. Oh yeah, he did say I could download this. I could print it if I wanted to. I'm not gonna do that though because I'm done and it's back to Buddy and we're gonna get this puppy wrapped up. Thanks a lot for all the coaching. That was very helpful. Oh, look at that. I got an email from John. Let's see if he went and signed it correctly. Here we go. Come on, John. I got faith in you, buddy. So we're gonna click on transaction desk again. We're gonna click on signings because John just did a signing, form 17. So you can see over here on the right-hand side, it says 1 of 1 completed. So this is good. So we click on form 17 and it's going to show a bunch of fancy stuff, blah, blah, blah. But we're gonna click on view signed PDF. Okay, let's take a look. John Ballgame, did you do it correctly? Look at this, JB, check. JB, check. JB, check. JB, check. John Ballgame, signature. Nice job, John Ballgame, for the win. So there you go, guys. Now we've got a completely signed Form 17, edited. We didn't need any scanning. We didn't need any faxing. We didn't need any pens or pencils. It was simply done the correct way, the cleanest way, in my opinion. And again, it is very simple to be able to do. If your client's not super techie, I think they can still manage. You can even send them this video if you think it'd be helpful when they're trying to fill it out as well, or if you just think it'd be fun. So again, we want to educate, we want to entertain on this channel. So hopefully you learned something, had a little bit of fun in the process, and we've solved the world's biggest mystery: how to have your clients sign a Form 17, a seller's disclosure, when they're selling their home. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Hopefully you learned a lot, and we'll see you on the next one. Buddy Buck, peace.